I've been tinkering about with AI art apps for a few months now, and a lot has changed. They've got a lot better, extremely quickly, which has pushed me to ask some really big questions about where this is all heading. Generally, I felt reasonably happy about it, seeing it as a fun tool. But artist Steven Zapata ruined all of that the other day with his very thought-provoking film on the subject. He highlighted several issues that really need answers, and that made me question my own use of the tools like Midjourney. I'll add a link below so that you can watch it yourself, but one thing that really jumped out at me was the use of copyrighted work to train the algorithms. There is a music-generating AI being developed, but interestingly, they're only training it on royalty-free music to avoid lawsuits from big scary companies like Sony or EMI, should they recognise anything that sounds like one of their artists. Most visual artists are not represented by such big scary organisations, so it seems that they were happy to take the risk. In my mind, an artist of any type who creates a piece of work that someone else deems worthy of being used, whether it's to advertise a product or train an AI, or anything at all, should always be asked for permission before it's used, even for research. Other points Stephen made that got me thinking were, are we actively training the AI as we type our prompts in, or upscale and rework our favourites? Are we paying to do the work for them? How wholesome are these companies behind the apps? And the really big question, where is all this headed? Will artists be replaced? The answer might be yes, along with everyone else. A fascinating follow-up to Steven's film is an interview by Stan Prokopenko with Evan Conrad, an insider in the AI industry. He says the image-generating AI apps are really just a byproduct of the work on a much bigger project, the race to AGI, or Artificial General Intelligence. AGI is the ability of an intelligent agent to understand or learn any intellectual task that a human being can. Evan sees this as a utopia where everything is almost free, and we can have cures for cancer simply by requesting it with a text prompt. Amazingly, some of the engineers believe that this is just a few years away. I have to assume that he knows what he's talking about, but he definitely left me with more questions than answers. He was clearly very enthusiastic about this exciting new world, but I felt there was naivety too. I love the idea of a utopia as much as the next person. But does he really think that some people won't want just a bit more money or power than someone else? Or that corporations won't continually strive to get bigger and richer? Where do all the resources for this revolution come from? They're definitely not free. His views on how artists' work was used in the AI training process weren't great either. He clearly felt bad about it, but also seemed to think that as everything would be automated soon anyway, arguing about these details was pretty much pointless. I've heard a few people now liken this situation to releasing a genie from a bottle and not being able to put it back in again. But should we just give up? So many questions. I never thought when I woke up this morning that my idea of the future would be so comprehensively shaken up. I'm not even sure what to do with this new knowledge. For now, I've cancelled my Midjourney subscription and will watch what unfolds from the sidelines. It's a pity, really, because I do find some of the images being created genuinely fun and exciting, but I cannot support the way that the technology was developed and released. Well, those are my views at the moment. But what does AI think?
It is unlikely that AI art will completely replace artists. While AI technology has advanced significantly in recent years and is capable of creating impressive art, it is still limited in its ability to truly understand and capture the complexities and nuances of human emotion and experience. Furthermore, art is a highly personal and subjective field, and many people will continue to value the unique perspective and vision of human artists. While AI art may supplement and enhance the work of artists, it is unlikely to completely replace them.
Well, I don't know. Anyway, I hope you have a good week, and that I see you again soon.